Okay, I think we are now live. I hit the go live button on OBS. Because apparently there's a start streaming, and then it says streaming, but then you have to hit go live, which you don't normally
Okay.
have to do
Yeah.
for Twitch. But I guess for YouTube, you have to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Now
Well,
I can hear you.
Yeah, well
And
now
I can see you.
we've practiced our intro and we can make it even better. We're gonna sound so on point. So, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is Camlange here on my hololive official card game channel where I talk about all things hololive and cardboard. I'm gonna be teaching my good friend here how to play the game. He's new to hololive and this card game. He's a big fan, though, of the Pokemon trading card game. He plays and commentates, and he's also been a longtime commentator for other games like Super Smash Bros. But I'll let him introduce himself further. Take it away, buddy.
Hi guys, my name is Koopa. As Cam mentioned, I am a longtime veteran of the esports commentary community. I've been a professional Super Smash Bros. Commentator for the last 11 years. Have newly transitioned into playing trading card games. I've been primarily playing the Pokemon trading card game for the last 3 years. And like I said in our little practice thing, all of this is Cam's fault. So why not have him ruin my life a little bit more with another hobby that I can spend money in? So
Exactly. You're welcome, by the way.
truthfully, I'll never get my desk back ever again, and it's all your fault. So
Good. Oh my god, dude, I had to clear up my desk space just to do this stream. So
mine is
I was
is
covered in
an
cards.
absolute disaster.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. I'm never gonna see the bottom of my desk ever again. Truthfully, so
Yeah, it's impossible once you start collecting. Well, all right, let's start getting a match set up here. So we're gonna be playing on holodelta. This is a fan-made program that lets you play the card game. I have the link pinned in the chat, and it's also in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. But it's really a great way to practice and kind of introduce yourself to the game, especially if you're having a hard time getting your hands on the physical product. It's a good way to kind of test stuff out before you commit to buying something. And since we're going to be starting from zero for Koopa, since he hasn't played before, we're going to do some more. We're going to do not the most meta decks right away. But I think if you go into there should be like some kind of like deck buildings button.
yeah, create edit deck, I believe it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So go into there.
Okay, let me pull this up here, make sure this all works. But let me just see here. Are you gonna cooperate with me? Hold on. There we go. Okay, yep. Create deck.
Nice. So if you hit load on the bottom left, there should already be some preset builds there.
Yes.
What do you see Ozki and Tokino Sora?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So we're gonna use these as the base, but I'm gonna adjust them a bit so that they're a little bit more in line with what you would probably play in a tournament. So
Sure.
But first, you gotta choose your Oshi. And then I will play the opposite deck. I would recommend probably picking Ozki over Sora. She has 6 life instead of 5. So she's a little more forgiving. And I think is just overall slightly stronger deck. But her main thing is like manipulating the cheer on the board, which is like your energy or land. So you're kind of accelerating a lot of cheer, spreading it across your different holomem, and her skills involve like setting up dice rolls but getting guaranteed results off the dice roll. So that's pretty fun if you play it right. And then Sora is more straightforward, but it's really fun because like once it starts cooking, it just kind of it's pretty easy to set up. But she's just like a beat stick. Like you're gonna be just putting a lot of holomem down, powering them up, attaching tools that give you even more of an attack boost, and her special skill is like basically boss's orders. So she's just like really aggro, which is I think a lot of fun. But yeah, if you're is one of those speaking to you, or if you just want to look at their card art, you can decide that way. That's another valid way to decide?
I think, yes, I definitely like the concept of having more life to play with. So I think, for the sake of this argument, I will use the OCG deck.
Okay. Now, if you are able, I'm gonna rebuild this on the fly on my screen, and you can copy what I'm doing. If you're
Sure.
able to pull it up.
Yep, I'm looking at your screen right now.
Great. So
In delay, but I'm looking at it.
yeah, it'll be good enough. It's just for this one part, because otherwise,
Yeah.
obviously, you don't want to be cheating off of my screen. You better not
Sweet.
be, at least.
No screen sniping here. They'll throw me in jail for that.
Good. Okay, so we're gonna add 4 of these, and there we go. I play this one slightly different, so I'm actually gonna put 2 of this card. So basically, what I'm doing for those watching me put this together, I'm actually, I'll have to fix where our heads are because it's kind of blocking the
Sure.
deck list. I'm gonna move us down here for now.
Sweet.
Wow, movie magic. Okay. So for this build, you're gonna have all green cheer. So you're gonna, if you use right click, it gets rid of cards, and left click on the card, it adds more. So you can just left click the green cheer till it's at 20, and then right click the white cheer until it's 10. But basically what we're doing is we're taking the start deck, which is the Tokinosaur and OCG decks. That starter deck has both characters kind of built into one, and you can choose which Oshi card to play with it, which is a really cool concept. But you know, when you're actually trying to play at like a competitive format, it's definitely better to focus on one strategy. So basically what we're doing is we're splitting that start deck into 2 decks and building upon their strengths. So that's why we're making some modifications here.
Okay, so I'm basically just getting rid of all of the cards that require, like, the silver.
Yeah, you'll want to keep the Sora OCG fusion one, the one that has both girls on the card. You'll have 4 copies of that, but every other Sora card you won't need.
Okay, so I'm just going to copy the ones that you have on your screen, and then we'll go from there. So
exactly.
So we'll get rid of those. We'll get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. And then that one stays a 3. This one goes to 9. This one goes to 4. We go to 4 here. We'll get rid of those guys. I will say I do really like the artwork in these cards. It's very nice. I think that as someone that plays a lot of card games, I feel like one of the biggest appeals is the game nice to look at. And I will say off the rip, these cards do look very nice.
Yeah, I agree. I think what's helpful about it too is, you know, sometimes when you just make a card game based off an existing IP, I feel like it's really easy to phone it in. They'll just take like mostly existing assets and then, you know, put it in a rectangle and slap it on some cardboard. But there's so much original art made for this game that I think they do recycle some art from other assets, like from merchandise and stuff, but there's also new artwork just for the game. And I think they've done a really good job just making it look nice. And I think what's also cool with like the more common cards, like not including the support, but like the holomems, like the art is full art. Like even for the commons, like you don't have like, you know, it's not cropped into a rectangle. You get to see the full character, which lets you appreciate the artwork more. So I think that's really nice detail.
Sure.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
some
I do like that a lot.
Hello, Marielle. Hello, JMD. Welcome to the chat. You know at least one of those names.
I do know at least one of those. Shout outs to Marielle. She's the best.
All right, let me know once you've copied this, and then I'll build the other deck afterwards.
Let me take a look here. I think all my counts here are right. I'm just gonna do another quick run over. Yeah, okay. It looks like I'm good. So.
Awesome. How do I save this now? I want to be able to use this later, but I don't know if it's overwriting. What are we gonna call this? Maybe I don't need to overwrite. Maybe I can just save. There we go. That worked. Okay. Cool. So, while I'm building this other deck, you should take the time to hover over the cards and read through what they do, and then I'll kind of talk a little bit over like high level how the game functions, and then once we actually start playing, like the first match will basically just be tutorial. We're just going to talk through it, and we'll figure it out from there. So for now, I'm going to take the Sora start deck and start making some modifications to that. Right away, the first thing that should probably stand out to you that is weird is you have 9 of one of the cards in your deck. So
yes,
the maximum amount of cards you can normally have of the same card is 4, but in this game there are certain cards that have an extra rule in the bottom right of the card. So certain debut cards, and debut is basically like it's your basic. Debut cards sometimes have that extra rule where it says you can have as many copies of this card as you want. So it's a really great way to avoid having a mulligan, and you're kind of just setting up immediately what you need. You're almost like guaranteed to draw into it.
which is nice. I think one of like the worst aspects of like, at least someone that plays Pokemon primarily, is that like not having enough guys to start the game or like get into a game is really frustrating. So I do like that there's like a sort of baked in way to like prevent that from happening.
Yeah, I think it's pretty smart. It's like a nice way of because otherwise it's like, okay, well, this is the debut I want the most of, but I could only run 4, so I'm just going to throw in some other debut cards that maybe aren't as good. But in this case, you don't have to like make that compromise. And there's basically, in your main deck, there's 2 types of cards primarily, which is your holomem cards, which are basically your character cards, and then your support cards, and then support is broken down into other categories like mascot and tool and different things like that. Item is one. And some of them have a red box which say limited, which you can only use once per turn. So if something has a red box on it with limited, you can only play 1 limited of any limited card once per turn. So it's not just that card. If you have like 3 limited cards in your hand, you can only play 1 of them in that turn, if that makes sense.
Okay, so it's sort of like a supporter card.
Yeah.
In Pokemon.
Exactly. But not
okay.
all supporters have that rule. So if they don't have the limited, you can play as many copies of that as you want.
Sure.
As you're reading through, is there anything else that stands out to you that you're curious about?
I do see that some of these cards have what look like to be like Pokebodies or like Poke Powers. For those of you who are like familiar with what those look like, I see like Gift on this one Ozki. I see Collab Effect on the other one. I'm assuming these are just more like effects when like put into play or like passive effects.
Yes, great question. So yeah, those are effects that usually require some kind of prerequisite for them to activate. So a gift ability is, for example, there's one of them, there's a card that where its ability is, if you have, I think, 3 or less life, you can basically skip one of the bloom steps and go from debut to second bloom. Normally you'd have to go debut, first bloom, second bloom. But her gift ability just lets you skip that rule. And then collab effect is activated only if you collab with that card, and I'll wait to explain what collab is because I think that's like the most unique aspect of the gameplay. So we'll talk about that in more detail once we dive into the match.
Sweet. Okay, that seems pretty self-explanatory at the very least. So
Yeah, and then are you familiar at all with like the One Piece card game?
in bits and pieces, yes.
So you have your Oshi card, which is the girl next to your cheer deck. So that card is like your leader, which would be like is like the One Piece equivalent. So
Oh, okay.
I would think of them almost as like a field spell in Yu-Gi-Oh or a stadium card in Pokemon, where they're always on the board. Like when, but they don't go in the main deck. Like you start the game with that card, and it's always on the board, and it has abilities that you can activate throughout the game. So it'll like help speed things up or increase your power and just open up more possibilities that you wouldn't have otherwise.
Okay, this is a concept I'm familiar with because I very briefly was partook in Star Wars Unlimited, the Star Wars card game, and they have a very similar like thing. Like it's like any sort of leader, like you
Oh,
mentioned
yeah,
in One
yeah.
Piece, or like in Star Wars. Star Wars is a little bit different because you can deploy after you like have enough resources, you can like deploy your leader as like a playable person on the board, which is interesting. So
Nice. Yeah,
okay,
that is very similar then.
very interesting.
There's a OZKey card that's in this deck list that I has like it has they're using like a promo art, and I have no idea which one that is. So I have to I'm gonna pull out my physical deck. This is so I can actually see what that card normally looks like, because the image is way too low res for me to read what the description is. So I don't know what it does.
That's very funny.
Oh, it's this one. Okay. They just wanted to make things difficult.
As they do. I think one of my least favorite things about card games is like having to read the text on them sometimes. And I mostly have this problem with like I don't know if you've ever played like Card Fight Vanguard or like any games like
I
that.
played
But like
Cardfight like a very long time ago. I don't remember the rules very well.
yeah, it's like mostly with like card games like that where like the text or like Yu-Gi-Oh is like the
Oh, yeah,
text is
Yu-Gi-Oh!
just
Text
so small.
Central. Yeah. It's like reading an entire
Yeah.
book printed on one tiny card.
Yeah, it's like you're in a constant state of trying to cheat on a test
Right.
and you're writing it on a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Okay, well, I've completed this build. So I think we can go ahead, and I'm going to go back to the main menu, and I'm actually going to create a lobby. So we'll make this a private lobby. We're going to use the current format. I'm going to choose Sora, and then I'll copy the... Actually, I can't copy it from here, but if you look at my screen, there's a code, and you can enter that code. And then after that, you probably don't need to look at my screen anymore. But
cool. I should probably also like update my name, I think.
Probably.
Let me do that. There we go. Quick. What's my name? Koopa. There we are.
He doesn't remember.
Come on, show me the name.
Name the name. We got nothing on his name.
I'm gonna join your lobby. And...
Also, it's actually my first time using holodelta as well, so this will be kind of fun for me too, to learn how to use this. There he is. He's joined. Here, I'm gonna ready up. So make sure you just have your OCG deck selected before readying.
Oh, yeah, let me do that then. Oh, do I? I might have to re-enter the lobby. Hold on, I might have to do that.
You son of a bitch. I can't believe this.
But the good news is I saved the deck, so I just have to go...
Thank God.
Re-get her. I will say, I do find this very interesting that it is like made from the ground up, so...
Yeah, it's impressive. I think this has gone through a lot of iterations. That's pretty cool that something like this exists. I hope that eventually, because the game just had its 1-year anniversary in Japan. It's only been out in America for like a couple months now.
Oh wow.
So I guess like maybe like 3 or 4 months, but I'm hoping at some point that they'll do like a digital version of the game. I think that'd be super cool.
So where do I go to actually like set my deck here? Because I went to the create deck section and
Well,
I
you should
thought
be able to, when you join the lobby, you should be able to choose within that screen.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hop back in.
Then you can just
right
click it.
this.
But you just don't want to hit ready until you've selected the correct deck, so you don't jump in with like the
Oh.
start deck.
Okay. I see what you're saying now. All right, let me pull your code back up here. Something feels very nostalgic about using friend codes to, jump back into lobby here.
For real. It's bringing us back.
Okay,
right,
so
I see
you're
you
ready.
there.
Now I'm in the screen here. Okay, there we go.
Okay, I clicked your name. I have to choose you.
Yeah.
I choose you, Koopa. You've been chosen.
Koopa!
How does it feel to be chosen?
I'm not used to this. It's weird.
Well, good. Don't get used to it.
Gotta
Okay, it says you're ready.
keep the man humble.
I'm gonna start the game. Beautiful.
Alrighty.
All right. Let's. Oh, you get to choose rock paper scissors. Let's go.
Okay, now just for context, this feels like cheating because I've been friends with you for a very long time, and if
Okay.
and I know your meta for rock paper scissors, so I want to see if I'm correct in my knowledge.
I don't know what you mean by that, but you do you.
Did you pick rock?
I did pick rock.
Do you not remember a conversation we had where you say you always pick rock no matter what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm being gaslit in front of hundreds of...
It's a coincidence that I picked it this time while we're streaming.
I refuse to be gaslit. This is
Okay,
so my first question.
Yeah, go
right.
ahead,
So I should want to go. I was gonna say. So is there like a preference on whether or not going first or second is important here? So I'm assuming. So you just said I want to go first. So I want to go first.
Yeah, you want to go first.
Okay.
I had no debuts.
Okay.
It's so funny. After I was just saying how it's usually easy to get debuts.
Yeah. Let me look at my hand here.
Normally,
I have a couple debuts here.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do it in the app, but normally when you draw, you can choose to mulligan if you don't like your hand. So you can like get another 7. You don't get like penalized for taking a mulligan. You get a free one.
I gotta say, I feel like every
Pango
game
in the chat says mind games already. Again, I don't know what you're talking about. It's just rock paper scissors.
I'm blinking my eyes, guys. I'm being held hostage. All right, I'm gonna opt to keep this hand.
All right.
I think this seems fine. I have a couple of debuts in here, so I guess I just click no if I don't want a mulligan, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, that makes sense.
And then
So
you can see on your board you have the center position and then the backstage. So
correct.
You need to put a debut in the center position, and then you can put up to 5 more holomems in the backstage.
Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, but I don't have to. It's like sort of like benching multiple Pokemon in Pokemon. I don't have to put more than one
Right.
debut in play, correct?
Exactly.
Cool.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Here we go.
I think I'm also click ready. So. Okay, so.
Chat says you can do it in the app too, so you do get to choose if you want mulligan or not. That's cool.
Cool.
Okay, so since it's your first turn, you can't play any limited cards and you can't attack, but you can do everything else. So typically, what you want to do, well, first you draw a card to start your turn, and then after you've drawn a card, you have the cheer deck, which is like that kind of like pinkish, purplish, bluish foil card. on the side of
Sure.
your mat. That you take one cheer card from the top of that, and then you attach it to any of the holomem on your board. And those
Okay.
cards that are stacked next to it are your life. So since you're playing the Oski Oshi, you have 6 life. So each one of those face down cards is a cheer. So your deck is not affected by it. This is purely from your cheer deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I should have 7, so I have to draw to start my turn, so I should have a 7th card in my hand right now.
Correct.
Okay. So I believe I just clicked draw. Why is it not letting me draw a card?
I think if you click on the deck, it should open up a little mini menu and it says draw.
Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Now try clicking on your cheer deck.
Okay. Reveal and attach. That's what I want to click, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'll attach that.
Nice.
So I have to attach a cheer before I put anything else on my backstage.
Yep, it goes draw a card, attach a cheer, and then you can actually play your hand.
Okay. So I'm going to.
And now, if you have anything, so you just put that Oski card down. She has a collab effect. But her collab effect involves adding a cheer from your cheer deck to another one of your holomem on the backstage. So if you have another debut that you can put on your backstage, I'd recommend it, because then you can collab and try to power up that card.
Okay, I don't at the moment.
Okay. I would still say it's worth doing the collab, because do you see that space that says Holo Power next to your Oshi card?
Yes.
Every time you collab, you take one card from the top of your main deck and you put it face down in the Holo Power. And that basically acts as like the cost for your Oshi effects. So like if you hover over your Oshi card, you'll see that she has an effect that's you can do once per turn, but it costs 3 Holo Power. And then her special Oshi skill that you can only do once per game also takes 3 Holo Power. So Oski basically wants to build up Holo Power as often as she can. So you might as well just collab, get that Holo Power so that you can get a head start.
Okay, so I click on this, and I'm going to want to roll a dice, basically.
Yep.
Is that what when I right-click, is that what that means by... Is that like tapping? Like that's just universal time for tapping my effect?
I think if you click her, you don't want to tap her yet.
Okay.
If you click on her, is there a collab thing in the menu?
Yes.
Press that first.
Okay.
So now it automatically puts the Holo Power from your deck into the Holo Power zone for you. And now I assume you can click on her and activate her effect, but don't tap the card.
Okay, so I hit move to back. Is that what that would do? Or... Okay.
What does it say in the menu when you click on her?
It says rest, move to back, add damage, add XP, archive, or add to hand.
Well, I guess you can't even use the effect technically, so maybe that's why it's not coming up, because you don't have a back position holomem. So that's probably why it's not showing up. So I think as far as your holomem go, that's everything you can do for your turn, because you can't attack yet. Even though your center Oski has the cheer cost attached, you just can't attack yet. So if you have any non-limited cards from your hand, you can play them now. Otherwise, you'll probably just end your turn.
Okay, I'm just going to end my turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to draw a card. I will reveal and attach a cheer to my center Sora card. I'm going to play normal PC. So that lets me search my deck for one debut holomem and place on the stage, and then I shuffle my deck. So I'm going to reveal.
It's literally computer search. I've seen this card before.
Okay. Now how do I play her to the... How do I move her to the backstage? Do I, like, resolve this effect? Cancel. Okay. archive the normal PC. I guess I'll just add this to my hand and then play it to my bench. But just so you know, this it wouldn't normally get added to your hand, but that's just how I'm going to do it so that I can continue playing.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Panko says it's also like nest ball because you have to play it directly to the field. Which makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like every card game like has its like thing that like universally like carries over.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna attach this mascot to my recently played Sora. So what this does is it increases her HP by 10, and then it also is treated as like one white cheer.
Okay.
And then
That's interesting.
Play manager. I can only use this once per turn, and I can only play this card if I have I think like 6 or less. Oh no, you have to have 1 or more cards, which I do. So I'm going to shuffle my hand back into the deck. Let's see if I'm going to send these to the top, I think is how I would do it. And then shuffle. Nice. I'm doing it. And then draw 5. Now,
well, that's good.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. And since it's my first turn, I still can't bloom any of my holomem. But what I can do, I'm going to attach this tool to my center OCG. This is, my center Sora. This is a tool card that it does increases my attack by 20, otherwise called arts. But every time I perform an arts, I take 10 damage.
Makes sense.
Yep. Now I'm going to collab. So that's 1 holo power. And then that activates her collab effect, which is during this turn, your center holomem gets arts plus 20. So I'm doing big money damage here. So now
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna declare an attack. So let's figure out how the attack phase works in this app. Let's see. Okay, I can choose her arts, and I will attack. So what am I swinging for? I got 30, and then plus 20 from Stone Axe for 50, and then another 20 from the collab for 70. So I'm just gonna knock out that Oski.
Okay. So she's Dunzo.
Yeah, so she gets sent to the archive.
I'm assuming I have to click this green arrow here. Assuming that's what that means.
Probably.
There's like a green check and a... Okay, so she gets sent to the archive.
Yep.
Hold on. Okay.
And then you take 1 of your life cards, reveal it, and then you attach it to any of your holomem. Since you only have 1 on stage right now, you can just attach to the center.
Okay.
And then I will attack with the other Sora for 20 to your center Oski. So she just takes 20 damage.
Okay.
And then I end my turn.
Okay, so this is a lot like we mentioned, like the aforementioned One Piece game, where like you can just exhaust your guys until everyone's attacked, basically.
Yep. So if you collab, so my collab Sora right now, she's able to attack because I put her in the collab spot, but now she stays there during your turn. So now she's vulnerable to attacks, the same way that yours was vulnerable to attacks. So sometimes there's a strategy to not collab so that you can keep them safe on your backstage. But usually you want to collab so you can build up holo power, get the collab effects, things like that.
Okay, so your turn's over, so now I can draw to start my turn.
Yep. You'll draw, and then you'll reveal and attach a cheer from your cheer deck.
Okay, so reveal and attach. I can only attach to my active to my center stage Oski.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do that. So now that a turn has passed, I'm assuming we go by the rules, traditional, like what I'm familiar with Pokemon, and so I can now bloom my debut. Am I correct in that?
Yep. So you have to do first
Okay.
bloom, and then next turn you can second bloom.
Okay. So there's no rare candy. I can't.
No, there's no skipping unless you have the gift Ozkey,
Sure.
and you have 3 or less life. Then you can skip it.
Cool. Okay. Now, do I have to bloom before I put another debut down, or can I do this in any order?
You can do that in any order.
Okay. So let me put down another Ozkey here. Let me just take a look at my hand here to see what I can do. Let's see. I have this first stage here, which does 50 damage, and I have this other one here, which is one of these cross ones you mentioned. Let me see here. I think, and now I can play limited cards also, correct?
Yep, you can play one limited card. Chad is asking about first bloom. So here's it doesn't really matter for you this turn, but next turn. So let's say your center Ozkey, you decide to first bloom. Next turn, instead of second blooming, you can also choose to do what's called a side bloom, and you can play another first bloom on top of your first bloom. So the reason why you would want to do that is sometimes they have a bloom effect that is only active once they bloom, so you can just keep stacking the bloom effect. You can only bloom that same card once per turn, but if you just keep drawing that first bloom every turn, you can bloom the same holomem.
Okay, so here's my question here, because I have two first bloom cards in my hand. I have a Sore Oz, which is the combination card here. And then I have a first bloom Ozkey, but one has 160 HP and one has 130, but their attack has a bonus effect. Also, judging by this like white generic circle, I'm assuming that means I can use any color of bloom to like fulfill that attack.
Yes.
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cool. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think
so. I'm trying to think of what
for the dual girl card. It's 2 neutrals, so it can be any color. But since your deck is only running green anyway, you should be able to meet the cost requirements for any arts in your deck.
Sure. Let me think here. I think I like the bonus effect of this one more than I like the other one here. So I am going to bloom my active into this one.
Nice.
Now, looking at what else I have here. So I have the one, so that makes you my enemy support in my hand.
Yes, you do.
Which, from what I can tell, is basically just for
it's boss's
the way I'm reading this card. Yeah, it's boss. It looks like it's Prime Catcher, or it looks like actually, yeah, it is boss's orders because it only moves up your backstage to your active. So I think I want to use this.
All right.
Because this thing in here is kind of scares me. So I'm gonna play. So that makes you my enemy to bring up your other debuted friend here.
All right, the old switcheroo.
And then that gets archived. I don't have anything to collab with, so I think all I should do.
Well, you could, if you want to, you could collab your benched Ozkey if you want the Holo Power, but since it doesn't have any cheer attached, it won't be able to attack, and I can attack it next turn. So you can decide if you want to collab it or not.
Okay, I think I'm gonna want. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this one safe back here. Just looking at your, I might be new to this, but I can see a developed board when I see one, and you look like you're cooking some stuff over here.
Like I said, Sora's not like one of the best decks, but she cooks pretty quickly.
Sure. So I think I'm just gonna use a future I want to surpass, and use that. Now I can either target, so I can target either your center stage or your collab spot is what
That's right.
is what
And
I'm seeing here.
since you're doing 50, you could just knock out my collab Sora if you wanted to, or you can put 50
Yeah.
on the center.
I think I'm gonna knock out your collab.
All right.
So I'm going to
Good
do
choice.
50 damage.
Okay. So
And then that also has a secondary effect on this.
yeah, so you roll a dice. It is
Roll the
odd.
dice. If it's odd, send the top card of your cheer deck to this hollow mem. So I take. So I reveal and attach a cheer card.
Yep.
All right, cool, and attach it to my hollow mem.
And that's actually really
Okay.
good because spoiler alert, your strongest card is your second bloom Oski, and she requires 4 energy or 4 cheer to attack. So you're fully loaded on that.
Yeah. And I think that's all I can do, so I'm just gonna end my turn.
All right. He's got his first knockout.
Baby's first knockout.
I'll draw a card, reveal and attach a cheer.
See, now that I'm getting into it, I'm now starting to understand the gist of it. But also, I guess it's kind of good that I hit tails on that, even though
Yes.
both effects were going to be pretty good. So
Yeah. Oski definitely is pretty dependent on good dice rolls. But you can kind of adjust because you have that one special Oshi skill power that you can do once per game. Or sorry, not once per game, once per turn. And you can just choose what the result of the dice roll is. It costs 3 hollow power, but you can save that for one of your stronger effects that require you to roll a die. So
see, you knew I love flipping coins. So
exactly. All right, I'm going to baton pass for 1 cheer back to.
now wait just a gosh darn second. I know what that. I've heard that name before.
You know what that means. So that costs. How do I detach the?
Is baton pass just this game's equivalent of retreating?
It is retreating. Okay, so I pay the cost of that 1 cheer. I'm going to bloom here. I can't bloom the second Sora on my bench because I just put her down. But I'm going to bloom my center Sora. And she has a bloom effect where I get to draw a card. So I'll draw a card.
That is cool.
And then I'm going to play the card I just top decked. Because my hand is not great.
If this is the Pokemon TCG stream, they would have played the top deck logo, this graphic right now.
Yeah. I should get some of those graphics made. Shuffle my deck and then draw 5.
Now, for those who are curious, there is a card coming out in the Pokemon Standard set that has a very similar effect coming out in our Mega Evolution set next month.
That's exciting.
I think shuffle draw abilities are very healthy for card games. So I'm very pleased to see that this card game has one. So
yeah, no, I think it's a good balance.
yeah, it is, and it's a Lily card, so it's going to be unfortunately very.
Oh wait, no, I think
Thanks,
I saw
guys.
that card. It looks pretty crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Lily's determination. So
Yeah,
great card.
she's very determined.
Hey, good for her, man.
Okay, so I just played normal PC and I put this Oski straight to my backstage. Gonna put down another debut here. And let's see. For 1 hollow power, I'm going to use my replacement skill to move a cheer. And reattach it to one of my hollow mem. So I'm going to put it on this one. And then I'm going to collab. And use her collab effect to roll a dice. And I did it. It's a 3, which is less than 4 if you know your numbers. So I can attach a cheer from the top of my cheer deck to one of my backstage holomem. Look at me.
Very cool.
I'm cooking. Yeah, that drawing that manager was pretty clutch. I had nothing going on in my hand. Okay, so now we're gonna attack. So,
oh boy,
let's make it the best day ever for 60, and then
okay.
Oops. And then I actually take damage from the last time I attacked and this time, so I'm going to put 20 damage, because I take 10 each time that card attacks with Stone Axe. I just forgot to apply it last turn. So she's at 20 damage now, and you just took took 60. And then I'm gonna attack with and then for 10.
Alrighty.
It's a very funny attack name because I feel like I'm always saying, and then I'm gonna do this, and then.
That might be the most card game attack text of all time.
Right?
So that's very funny.
Okay, I think that does it for me. I will end my turn.
Alrighty. I will draw to start my turn. Now, the hand is looking not... It could be better, but it's fine. We're going to... So, looking at what I have in my hand right now. I will now reveal and attach, and I can start getting my benched OCG into the mix here.
Nice.
Let's put another OCG down, and then we're going to evolve. Can you tell I play? Actually, I'm gonna.
It's called blooming.
I'm going to bloom my benched OCG.
Pengo asks, does the app do rest dates for collabs? The answer is yes, it does. We just keep not doing it because we keep knocking out each other's collab position holomem. So
yeah,
one of these turns you'll eventually see that in play, but we haven't gotten there yet.
I gotta say, I'm a big fan of this bench OCG art because it reminds me of the "Let's take ibuprofen together" meme.
What's the other one? It's like, let's go to an anime convention in our 30s
together. Let's go in 30s again. I love that meme format.
So good.
Okay, so now I have the wear it all to evolve into my second bloom OCG here.
Well, you oh yes, you can. Yep. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the one that you just bloomed, and I was like, but you.
No.
You're good.
I'm a professional now. Let's not get it twisted here. So
I shouldn't have doubted you.
Thanks, man. So now I'm looking at what I have to deal with. Let me actually read what this card does.
Yeah, what's interesting too is it's not going to help you in this matchup because I don't play any blue holomem, but you'll notice that your attacks do an extra 50 to blue. So instead of it being based on the card, it's based on attacks. So some attacks have like an extra weakness that gets applied. And typically,
that's interesting.
Yeah, typically green is strong against blue, but not all, green cards have that blue weakness modifier to it. So it's kind of interesting.
That is very funny. So let me look at the attacks we have here. I think, let's see, if a Toniko Sora holomem is on your stage, send a card from the top of your cheer deck to your holomem. Now, assuming we go by Pokemon rules, what do these do, correct?
Well, so unfortunately, because you don't have your Sora as anymore, you don't have
I can't even use that attack.
Yeah, you can't even use that effect because you don't have a Sora anymore.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, I can only choose one of these attacks per my turn.
Yes, you can only attack once per holomem.
As it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. But you have that one on your bench that has one cheer attached, so if you somehow got a second cheer attached to that OCG, you could collab and attack with it this turn. And
I don't think I have a means to do that.
You do not. Your special Oshi skill would let you do that, but you would need 2 more holo power. So you wouldn't be quite there this turn.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think my only option is to attack with Destiny. So
Okay.
I'm trying to think what my best course of action is here. So we're doing 100 damage, so we're knocking out anything here.
Well, you get to its secondary effect is really good.
That is true, also. Yes.
You could get knockout if you. Actually, I'm already at, because I took that 20 damage. This center Sora is at 90, so you're guaranteed a knockout on her, even if you don't get the dice roll that you want.
Okay, so I'm going to Destiny Song. You're active. That's for how much? It's for 100 or?
Yeah.
All right,
and that's knockout, so you don't need to really even bother rolling.
I'll do it anyway. Yeah. I got a 1.
Nice. Damn it! So you hit me for 200.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
Scary. Okay, so that gets archived, and then I take a life. I'll attach it here.
And this is an instance where I would rest my card to
Nope.
show that I don't. Okay.
Nope. I'll show you when you rest, because I'm about to do it.
Cool. So I end my turn now then.
Yep.
Okay. Buck's passed over to you, pal.
Skullson says he got a 1, casual 200 damage. Yeah. A little bit overkill. Okay. I will actually...
That's what I live for.
I actually played that out of order. I drew a card instinctively, but what I should actually do... let's pretend I didn't draw a card yet. So, my collab card gets moved to the backstage.
Okay.
And it gets rested. So I can't collab with her this turn, because I collabed with her last turn. So that's where the tap comes into play.
Okay.
Yep.
That's interesting.
So I draw my card, and then actually, because I don't have a center, I would need to promote. So I'll put this one in that center position. Now I'll reveal and attach my cheer for turn. And then let's put down another Sora. Why the heck not? Am I right?
Makes sense.
And we're gonna play a normal PC, really just to thin out the deck at this point. So let's search. Do I have any debuts left? I do. Okay. You can also you'd be familiar with this, but even if since I do have debut cards in here still, I don't actually technically need to play it. I could choose to fail the search if I wanted to.
Sure.
So that is an option, but I'm gonna take a card. I think we're gonna take. We're gonna take this one, because I like that collab effect. And
it is a very good collab effect.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna play. Oh wait, was that? No, normal PC's not limited. Okay. So archive that, and then we'll play. Guess what? It's another manager.
Man, I gotta see one of those cards.
I know. It's coming in clutch. Okay. Draw. Oops. Draw 5, so I'll draw 4 more. That gets archived. Alright. Still not finding my second blooms, so that's rough. But we will... Who do I want to collab? I think we're going to collab... her. Yep. We're going to bloom I thought you could bloom a rested card. It's telling me I can't. I'll have to double check that. I thought you were allowed to, but maybe you can't.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna bloom here. Oh, I know why I'm stupid. That's because this is a it's an OCG card. Duh.
Duh.
Duh. that would cause a problem. Okay.
We figured it out, everyone. No need to worry.
Okay, I'm gonna attach a stone axe to that one. We're gonna use the collab effect here to roll dice. Hey, we're cooking. Reveal and attach to my backstage. Then I'm going to use replacement. I'm going to reattach the cheer from that benched OCG to my collab OCG. And I think I'm ready to declare an attack. So,
oh boy.
Let's see, you got... She's at 100, your center?
Yes.
Well, I will do a future I want to surpass for 50. and then for 10.
Alrighty, so we're living.
Yep, hanging in there. I thought about putting the stone
Just
axe
barely
on the center, but it wasn't going to be enough for knockout anyway. So I decided to put it somewhere else. Because you could definitely knock out this center again if you roll another one, or even just an odd.
I could.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Alrighty.
My turn.
So I will start my turn, and then I will reveal an image to my. I'm trying to think here. I think I want to commit to this one right here, just to kind of keep the energy flow going here. So now this hand is still horrifyingly bricked up, but I still feel like I'm doing a lot of stuff here. I just noticed
that the hollow power I spent was one of my second bloom Soras. Of course it was.
Okay, let's see here. So I'm gonna bloom.
Oh, actually, I forgot.
This one.
Sorry, I'm gonna pause you for a second. I forgot to use my Soraz bloom effect. Thank you, McAndre Keith. Hope I pronounced that correctly for the reminder. So I get to roll a dice, and if it's odd, I send the top card of my cheer deck to that hollow mem. And if it's even, I draw a card. It is odd, so I'll attach the cheer to her. There we go. Sorry, you may resume.
No, you're totally fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep the train a moving here. Let's see. So I bloomed my backstage OCG, and I will now bloom my. I think I can bloom this one. Yeah, this one was already in play, so I can bloom that OCG.
Yes, you can.
And this one does have a bloom effect because all of the pioneers were there.
Uh-huh. That's right.
I don't really think there's a reason for me to do this one. I can choose 1 to 3 cheers from my stage, attach them to your mem as you. Yeah. I don't really think I want to do this because I feel like everybody's kind of
where you want them.
Yeah, for the most part, I don't really think I need to do any. I would love. Can I play Iono? Is there anything in this?
Yeah. I know. Where's your manager?
I don't know if this deck plays a manager.
This deck might not. Yeah, about it. Well, but you do play Nautica, and she lets you draw 3 cards, and you haven't seen her yet.
Nautica, I'm dying out here. Let's see. So, is it worth it for me to collab? I don't know if Because I guess I could.
I would say it's
can't
worth
swing with
it
this one.
because you do have an attack that only requires one cheer, so you can get some damage. You get and you get a hollow power because right now you are really short on hollow power. So I think it's worth the
Well,
collab.
I can't use this attack anyway though, right? Because there's a token on my stage.
Well, you can still do the attack. You just don't get the effect. That's the only issue. You still do
I
do
see.
the
Okay.
damage. You just don't get the send the cheer card.
All right, cool. So let's collab.
Let's do it. We're collabing right now, me and you.
It's this whole game is just one big network.
It's a whole collab stream.
Collab. Okay, so let me see in which order I want to do this. I still have yet been able to unlock my Oshi skill yet, but we're getting there. Okay, so let's see what I can do. All right, so I'm going to use my first attack with my collabed.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna before you do anything, chat made me realize something. There is something that you could do with that bloom effect if you wanted to. That would benefit you.
Okay.
So your center Oski right now has 4 cheer, and you only need 3 cheer on that attack. So you could use that bloom effect to move one of those cheer to your collab Oski, and now they'll both have 3 cheer. And then you can do some serious damage.
Okay, so do I just... Is there like a click I do to resolve this bloom effect, or do I just move that cheer over?
I think you can just click on her and reattach.
Okay. So hold on one second. How do I do this?
It's a little weird, but if you click the center Oski, there should be something that says like look at attached.
Okay.
You can click on the cheer card, hit reattach, and then click your collab Oski.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, now you're cooking.
Okay, that works. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so I think I'll attack with my collab first. So I can use Destiny Song now.
Yep.
Do 100. I think I'm going to go for your... I think I should focus all my efforts on your center.
Probably.
Stage. I think that makes sense. So I'm going to do 100.
And then you're going to roll that die and see if you...
Yes, I am. I got an odds. So it's an extra 50 damage.
It's 150.
That's going to knock you out.
It sure is.
Now, do you have to promote before I fulfill my second attack, or...?
No.
Cool. Okay, so this one's attacked already.
Yep.
And I still can attack with my other Oski.
Yeah.
Now, it gives me the option with your backstage. Is that a thing I should think about?
You aren't able to attack the backstage unless the card says otherwise. So the app probably just shows it, but Oski can't do that.
Cool.
Yeah.
No rating Greninja here, pal.
Nope. There's a Suisse
cool.
is the card you would want to play if you want to do spread damage. Her deck's pretty cool. You might like that deck.
Sweet. All right, cool. So I'm going to attack and flip the coin anyway. I got an odds. It does 150. You are finito.
So remember when I said that the Sora deck isn't that strong? It doesn't help that I don't have any second blooms, though. That's what's really hurting me. Is despite all the times I've been drawing cards and shuffling, I just cannot get that second bloom cooking. Okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm swinging hammer fists on your face
seriously.
right now. So
I only have 1 life left. Okay. Well, now your turn's over. So this is the reset phase. So this Oski gets untapped, and then I will move this Sora to the center. I will now draw for turn. Reveal and attach a cheer. Brother. Okay. Let's... Come on, Nautica. Come through for me. I draw 3. God God damn it. Where? Where? Where are my second blooms? Well.
That's too funny.
Well, okay, I
Nope.
still am able to knock out your center, but I'm so vulnerable next turn. I don't even want to collab because everything I have is going to be kind of weak. Well, I can draw another card by doing this. So her bloom effect lets me draw a card, and I pray to the... Yes! Oh my god, let's go! Heart of the cards! Oh, thank god. That was brutal, man. I could not find her.
And now there she is.
Thank god for that bloom effect. That was looking a little scary.
A little spooky.
Yeah, a little spooky. Let's see. So your other one still is at full 190 and has 3 cheer, so it's still kind of scary no matter what I do here. I'm just gonna try to put some HP on the board. So I'm gonna bloom that OCG so that she's a little tankier. And gonna put another 10 HP on that one, plus it gets a cheer. Do I want to collab? I don't think I will. I don't know if I should collab.
Tough spot to be in because
It's tough because I need to get
Yeah.
damage on the board, but then I'm putting, you're swinging for like 150 every turn.
a lot of damage.
Like, I just have to hope that you're not able to knock out whatever I put in the collab spot right away, but the likelihood of that is not great. It's not great odds for me. But, you know what? I think I'm at such a deficit that I just have to play to win instead of playing to not lose. So, let's...
There you go.
So let's just do it. So we'll... And this one will attack your center for 50, which is a knockout. And then I get that effect.
So I archive this immediately, correct?
Yep, you archive her, and then you take a life and then attach it. And then I roll a die. I got a 6. What does that mean? If it's even, I draw a card. Okay, so I get to draw a card.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and then I will attack your collab OCG with not gonna stop. So that does 80, but it does 20 because of Stone Axe.
So you're doing 100.
So I'm doing 100, but then I get a secondary effect. But let me take this Stone Axe damage first, so I don't forget. Now, the second effect is roll a dice. If it's odd, I can use this arts again on the same holomem. So,
What?
Yeah. So let's hope it's odd. Dang it, it's even.
Oh.
That would have been huge. I really needed
Eel.
that. I really needed that. But whatever. Still put 100 damage on you, I guess. But that would have been sick.
Cool.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
So now
my turn.
Okay, so now do I resolve the rest part first, or do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You put her to the back and then tap, and then you have to promote the other OCG because she's the only thing on your backstage that isn't tapped. Which also works out for me. I forgot that you were gonna get tapped because I was like waiting for you to attack with that next turn, but now I realize you can't. I'm spared briefly.
Okay, so I got a saving grace here finally. I got idle microphone.
Oh, there you go.
Which is cool. So, but first I think I'm going to bloom my active, or excuse me, my center stage.
Nice.
And now I'm going to play
Did you attach your
the idle
cheer for turn
microphone.
after you drew?
I did, yes. I
Okay,
attached it
okay.
to my active.
Cool. Just making sure I missed it.
And now if we were playing my Pokemon TCG rules, we'd high five because.
Oh, high five. Here you go.
So, high five. There we go. We've worked. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Reveal any number of the hashtag singing.
Yeah, so you want to look at the bottom left of your card. I don't know where it shows it on the app, but it should just be in the card art on the bottom left.
Okay, so look at.
But because of the deck you're running, all of your holomem have the hashtag singing, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so and then I and add them to reveal holomem to your hand. Okay, so I can put all these into my hand basically.
Exactly.
Cool. So,
also, while you're doing that, I just want to shout out, thank you to everyone watching right now. We're at like 8 concurrent viewers. Last time I did a YouTube stream, I think I had 2 concurrent viewers max. So thank you all for watching and participating in the chat. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having fun learning hololive with us.
And send to the bottom of your deck. Okay. And I just gotta say, I love card effects that don't require me to reshuffle my deck.
It is nice, right?
That is something that I learned when the few times I played the One Piece TCG is that I love card effects where you just shuffle the cards and put them in the bottom of your deck. Number 1, it promotes you can see your deck better. And number 2, it saves you a lot of time in shuffling. One thing I hate about anyone that's played a lot of card games knows Pokemon TCG has the most shuffling in it.
Lots of shuffling.
So that being said, I'm going to put another debut Oski onto my backstage. I cannot collab. I don't think it's worth it for me to do so.
Yeah, probably not. I mean,
so
I guess I don't know what you have in your hand, but if you could bloom that debut, you could collab, get the 3 holo power, use your special Oshi skill.
I mean, I can't collab it anyway because I just put it down. So.
Oh, right. What? No, you can collab. Yeah. You just can't bloom.
I just can't bloom it. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah. You can collab the turn that it's played, but you can't bloom it.
Yeah. I think all I'm going to do here is we are going to. Let me take a look here. Yeah, the collab's not worth it. I really got to protect this lady on the bench here. So I am just going to use my first attack and poke into your center stage for 60 damage.
Okie dokie. I will accept
and that ends my turn.
Damage. All right. So now reset phase. So I will move her back here. Rest. Draw a card. Reveal and attach. A couple options.
And I will say the force rest is great also because it, prevents your board from prevents every other turn somebody just getting smacked.
Right. Yeah. I think it helps balance it out. The collab mechanic is my favorite thing about this game. It's really well thought out. Okay, I think this is what I'm gonna do. Let's see, that costs. I'm gonna bring up your rested Oski to the center.
Okay, so another game ruined by boss's orders.
Yeah. And you have 90 HP left.
Correct.
Is there anything else I want to do this turn? I think that's good. So I'll attack your center for it's gonna be a knockout. Because it's even without the die roll, that's 100 because I have the stone axe. But I take another 10 damage.
Let's put one here. So that ends your turn, right?
Correct. So let me end my turn. All right.
Okay.
You-
I
you
promote to the
took
center
your life
first.
card, right?
Correct. Yep.
Sorry, I was looking at my other screen.
Okay. So I promote first before I draw, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So center, draw for turn, and attach to. I'll attach to my active. Let's take a look here. What do I want to do here? I don't gain anything from my. Yeah, so I'm just gonna evolve into ibuprofen, or bloom into my ibuprofen as key. Let's play idle microphone again. Look at my top 4. Okay. Oh, where's Notica? But she doesn't help me here. So.
Oh yeah, because you already played a limited.
Yeah.
Well, you also can't take her from that card, but
Sure.
yeah.
Send to the bottom. Send to the bottom. So. But we're just keeping the daisy chain a rolling. So.
Yes, sir.
Slowly but surely, we're getting everybody worked up here. So let's see. I'm in a pretty decent spot here. If I get the coin flip here.
Yeah. I mean, you could win this turn for sure.
I could win. So yeah, I could have maybe. I can't do anything else. I think all I can do is go for the Destiny song.
You might be able to. I'm wondering if you can win this turn without.
Well, because you have
RNG.
because if I do 150.
But I'm saying without. If you might be able to do it without the RNG, because you have 2 hollow power. You could. Do you have any? You have cheer in your archive, right? You do. So I think you could.
Oh, you know what? I guess what I could do is if I go for the collab here, get to that 3rd hollow power, and then I can change the dice roll. Is that what my play is here? I guess.
What I was gonna say was you collab, you get that 3rd hollow power, use your special Oshi skill, and you send any number of cheers from your archive to one of your green hollow mem. So you put the cheer on your collab Ozki so that she can attack for 50, and then you're guaranteed 150 from that attack, and that'll get you the win.
Okay, cool. So I'll use a mic in my right hand.
Yep.
My once per game effect. Let me look through my archive here. What do I have in here? Wait, how did I do that? What did I just do? Hold on. Oh, okay. So my my discard pile for my others. Where does my hollow power go when I gets knocked out?
Your hollow power, the game automatically moved it to your archive.
Okay.
So you have 0 hollow power now, and all those cards at the top of your archive were the cards that were originally in your hollow power area.
Okay, so how do I resolve that effect then? That's what I'm trying to.
Oh, well now you can just, because you can click your archive and then search your archive, find your green cheer cards, and then attach as many as you want to.
Oh, I had to scroll. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I only really need to attach to 1.
Yep.
Well, actually, I guess. Okay, cool. Okay, so then I'll do our Journey with No Destination to you for 50.
And then knockout.
And then we'll do Destiny Song for 100.
There you go. You did it.
And I'm going to flip the coin.
Yeah, got it too.
150.
You
Actually,
won
no,
your
it's only,
first game of hololive.
Let's go.
I lose. I just ran out of life. How did it feel?
Honestly, that was a lot of fun. After I like kind of understood, how to circumnavigate my board and figure everything out. I think the game makes a lot of sense. I like that you're guaranteed the attachment every turn, which is really helpful. I like the rest mechanic because that prevents you from just getting board wiped every turn. Because one of my least favorite things about playing games, Star Wars, or games with like the mana resource like Magic, is that if you're just mana dry or you're resource dry, you just gotta get ran over. At least like being forced to take that rest turn guarantees that you get to like play out another turn. And like just like the way that the cheer mechanic works in general, like it's very, as someone that plays Pokemon, I see a big round colorful object,
Yeah.
and I know what to do with it. And again, as someone, and I for the most part, I considered I was dead drawing for that game, but the game feels very built in to like allow you to play the game at the bare minimum, even if you're not, like drawing too hot. And Pango just said in the chat, very well too. It's like Pokemon Pocket, where you're guaranteed your one energy per turn, and everybody's able to do something at like a pretty like reasonable pace. The power creep seems very. I mean, granted, I did 200 damage attack, but for the
Yeah,
most
one's
part,
crazy.
yeah.
Well,
But
if
the
I had
power
gotten
creep
if I had
feels really
gotten the good dice roll, I was gonna attack for 200 as well because I had the stone axe and I could have attacked you twice,
good,
but I just didn't get it.
which is crazy.
Uh-huh.
As somebody that's played cards like that in other card games, like being able to like steal a second attack or like a second turn of action on someone is gnarly stuff. But that was a lot of fun. That was really cool.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you liked it, and I think that's an apt breakdown of the game. I feel like, yeah, I think having the cheer resource every turn guaranteed is nice. I like that your life pool is cheer also, and when you get knocked out, you get to claim the card. So like you're instead of just getting steamrolled, it offers that comeback mechanic where like, okay, you just knocked out one of my holomems, but I get an extra cheer, and I can start powering up one of my other holomems and start trying to do a counterattack next turn. So I think that also helps with the pace of the match. Yeah, I think the collabing effect is really cool. I love that like you said, it gets rested afterwards, so it doesn't just steamroll and you're not just spamming the same collab effect or same attack over and over. But it also opens up a lot of other possibilities. So yeah, I'm glad you had fun. Do you have time to do? Do you want to do one more game?
We can do another one.
Yeah, now that you kind of have the gist of how it works.
Yeah, no. Now that I think I understand what I'm doing, I'm down to try it again. What I really like is, with like the taking the mechanic off off of your like life. I'm very curious to see like if maybe as the game develops, do they like create like a resource to like maybe a cheer to play off of that? Because I know in One Piece there's like a Nami deck that like you activate like your trigger cards when you take your life, which is interesting.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I always find the mechanics like that like. So
Yeah.
let me just reboot up my.
Yeah, I don't think, at least from what I've seen from future expansions, I don't think they've implemented like anything like a trigger effect yet. But I think that'd be super cool if they did that down the line.
Yeah, I think
it'd be a huge change for the game though, but it would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
so
cool.
you can either do you want to play that deck again now that you've done it once, or do you want to look at the Oshis and decide which card looks the best to you, and then
let's look at the Oshis.
Yeah?
Let's take a scroll here.
Okay, and then I can provide you with like depending which Oshi you want to play, I can give you some deck lists. We can build it on screen together again.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll kind of give you a rundown. Are you looking at the Oshis in the created deck screen?
Yes, I am.
So Amane Kanata is definitely one of the best. She's really strong. Her hollow power, not even like her special skill, just like her regular Oshi skill, you reduce the center holomem on your opponent's side to 50 HP. So you can have like a fresh 210 second bloom Sora, and then you can just be like, all right, I reduce it to 50 HP.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that one's kind of nuts. Then Mume is currently the best deck, I think. She gets restricted later. So does Amane, but not as hard as Mume does. Her Oshi card is really good, but what makes her good is the fact that you run like her with these other cards that are called Promise. That's like the name of the group she's in, and they all synergize really well. And that deck is just insane. But one of her skills is that you can just reduce the damage that you take by 50 once per turn.
That's insane work.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Pakora's kind of fun because you can play Pakora with the same deck that you just played. Like, you can mix it with Ozki because it's also a green Oshi, and she has effects that revolve around rolling dice and doing things with green cheer. So you could play the same deck build, but just swap in Pakora for your Oshi, and then once per turn, if your holomem gets downed, you can reattach all the green cheers from that downed card and divide it across all of your holomem as you feel like it. So you kind of you spread the joy. And then her special skill is that you regard all dice rolls as 6, so you can get a guaranteed even dice roll.
That's funny.
Kiara's really
cool.
I
like that.
You like that one?
Yeah, let's keep going on the list.
Yeah.
Let's take a more here.
I think that'll be a fun one too, because you'll understand like the bones of what your Ozki deck does, but you can try a different playstyle with Pakora.
Yeah.
Kiara's pretty fun. She's not super strong right now, but I like the concept. Like, her character's a phoenix, so she has abilities that let you bring holomem back from the archive. So once per turn, you
like
can return
phoenix
a
from the ashes.
Exactly. Literally, yeah. Rise from the ashes is the name of her special Oshi skill. And basically, what that does, if your holomem gets downed, your red holomem, you take the life damage, but then you add all those cards back to your hand. So instead of it going to the archive, just like the whole stack goes to your hand. So the debut, first bloom, second bloom, all return to you. And also, what's kind of nice about that, because it specifically says you take -1 life damage. There are some cards that when you knock them out, you take 2 life. But with her, you would only take 1. And then conversely, I was misrepresenting how it works. So it says you take 1 less life damage. It says -1 life damage, but basically, so anytime you were to get downed, you would do that once per game skill, and you would not take the life damage. Sorry, I made it sound messier than it really is, but the simple way is that you don't take the life damage, and then you keep all the cards in your hand.
Gotcha. Off the rip, I think I like the sound of Pakora.
All right.
I think that makes the most sense.
I would recommend then just creating a copy of the deck you already have for Ozki, and then just change out your Oshi.
Cool.
And then just for the laughs, I'll play Mume.
Sweet. Okay, so I am... Take a look here. Let me go back to my deck lists. Okay, so I'm just subbing out all my my Ozkis for Mumes, basically.
Oh no! Your deck is going to stay exactly the same. All you're doing is swapping your Ozki Oshi for the Pakora one. You just change.
Oh, okay. So I could. Oh, so I keep the Ozkis. Okay.
Yep.
I see now. Okay. Oh, and I accidentally... I'm not supposed to have... Oh, I have this, like, one Tonico... Oh, yeah, I definitely... What did I do differently
I have
here?
to adjust my deck list slightly.
Yeah, I gotta go back here to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Make sure everything looks kosher. Okay, so I'm subbing out her for... Which, So is it the 5-life Pecora or the 6-life Pecora? I'm subbing out here.
6 life.
Okay. And everything else just stays the same.
Yes.
All right, cool. Let me just scroll through the guys.
Okay. All right. I'm ready to move.
I am just about ready. I just have some...
I'll make a new
else looks
lobby.
kosher. Yeah, let me just double check my list here. Everything looked good. 50 cards, 20, and we are playing Pecora. Save. Main menu. All right, I am ready. Let me pull up the old room ID here.
Ye old room ID.
Classic Koopa Cameland stream where I have to... The last one I gotta join. 4.
Wouldn't be the same otherwise.
I agree. There's certain constants in here that we abide by.
Wow, I get to choose you again. Look at that. You're chosen. The chosen one.
Cool. There you go. I am ready, baby.
Cool. Before we dive into it, I'm going to take this question from the chat. Any recommended place to buy the cards? It's definitely challenging to get product at local stores right now. Some stores do carry it, but you can also get a lot of hololive cards now on TCG Player. You can buy the start deck. You can buy the cheer start set as well. You can also buy single cards there. So I had originally pre-ordered a bunch of like start decks and booster boxes from a different website called ToyWiz. So I got those initially, and then I just bought the rest of the cards I needed from TCG Player. But I would recommend that. That's probably like where I get almost all my cards anymore is TCG Player. But if you're able to find it locally, sometimes they upcharge you because of tariffs and stuff. So if you can get it retail, I would recommend trying to find it at retail price before buying anything. But yeah, those are my recommendations. All right, let's start the game, baby.
Now, certainly he's not going to do it again, right?
What?
You mean, pick rock? Never mind. We've
All right,
I'm gonna go first.
You're going first?
I think I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at his hand here. 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. I'm also gonna keep this hand. So let's see here. Let's. All right, are you ready to go, sir?
I'm just about. Okay, I'm ready and up.
All right. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck. Have fun.
All right, I will draw to start my turn, and then reveal and attach a cheer card to my active OSCI. a pretty decent looking hand here to start things out. So I'm going to play one debut Oski to my bench. Excuse me, to my backstage. Aha, cough.
Got him.
I'm finally seeing the overwrite debut Oski, which evaded me the entirety of that.
Oh yeah, yeah. There she is.
Now it has the gift ability. Now, explain to me how this works again.
Yeah, so unfortunately you don't get that ability yet. It's better late game. Because the prerequisite for her gift ability is that you need to have 3 or less life for it to work. If I remember correctly, right? Yeah, 3 or less.
Yeah,
3 or less. So you could just have her down, but I usually like to wait until later in the game to put her down, especially because her HP is only 50, so she's just kind of sitting there. Unless you really need to have more debut down, I would just hold on to her.
All right, I'm gonna leave that in my hand.
Sounds
and then
good.
I guess there's not really much else I can do since I can't play or attack on my first turn. So I will just pass the buck back to you.
You could collab if you just want to get the holo power. It's not
that seems dangerous though, because you can attack me. Well, I guess I have 100.
Can, but it's early game, and I'm not going to be able to do that much damage my first turn. So I'm not going to get a knockout.
Okay. So. Okay, I guess I'll move to the collab zone here. Well, I guess I already passed the book. Does that like?
Oh yeah, it looks like you don't get the holo power for it now. That's all right. Well, you know for the future now. I'll just put her back.
Sure, it's fine.
Because I don't know if you can. Can you
right,
manually? Does the game let you?
No, I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm just gonna put her. Okay, hold on 1 second. Well, let me do this. All right. So when you pass the book over, I'll.
I think you can. I think try clicking holo power on the top of your deck. I think it might let you manually do it. Yeah, just click on your deck, and then there should be a holo power option.
Okay, yeah.
So now you can put her back in the collab spot.
Now, how do I do that? Hold on. Did I mess myself up here? Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. Oh God, what did I just do?
You just archived a card.
Gulp. Uh-oh.
You're killing me, Koopa.
Okay, here we go. All right, so I'll reset her back over. My turn.
Well, you could. Does it not? Can you not click her and put her?
It's not letting me put it back onto my bench. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, I will then start my turn. I will draw. Huh. Well, now it's not drawing cards from my deck. Let's try this.
Uh-oh.
Did I already draw for turn? I don't think I did. Because the cards I'm looking at, this is what I started with. Let's see if I can't do any action right now, actually. I think I need, if I refresh, will that just like boot me? I think it does.
That's always a dangerous game to play.
Yeah, but it's not working, so I think we might have to just start over.
Okay.
Try again.
Do you want me to just click like end?
Let me see what happens when it's done refreshing, but most likely, yeah, you'll just have to hit end.
Oh, so I just gotta like reset my own thing or something, I guess. So.
It's also taking a long time to open back up. Maybe there's a lot of people playing right now. I
think we're trendsetters, Cam.
We're trendsetters. Everyone's seeing the stream like, wow, I gotta play holodelta right now. This is the longest I've seen it take, though.
Beauties of an online unofficial client.
Yes, we appreciate it for what it is. Okay, we're loading. we're more than halfway. Did you know that Pecora is in Death Stranding too?
What?
Yeah. She's a mandatory mission too. She's not even like a side quest. Like she's part of the campaign.
I am shocked.
Yeah.
What a collab.
Yeah, Kojima is a huge Pecora fan, so he just put her in the game. It's pretty sick.
That is so funny.
That's like where I want to be in my life, where I can just be like famous and crazy enough where I can just like make stuff and do whatever I want with it.
Yeah, that's honestly the goal.
Yeah, I mean he earned it. It's just so funny.
That is truly hilarious.
Okay, I am gonna create a new lobby and we'll try this again.
Friggin' sweet.
That's sad because I kind of liked my hand, but whatever. Okay, new code is up.
Sweet. Let me take a peep at the old Streamerino here. Alright, let's join the lobby. Let's see. Step 5. Oh, I think I put too many things there. Hold on. I misspelled that horribly. What the heck was I doing?
Drunk?
I might be.
Under the influence while card gaming? Scandal.
It happens more often than you think. Okay, it's searching for your lobby. Alright, let's try that again.
Did you put it in the right way this time?
I swear I did. ERX WIVS. Says it's searching.
Interesting. You're not populating in the lobby, so I can't choose you.
Let me try again.
Let me just try making another new lobby, and if it doesn't work, we'll just call it a day due to technical difficulties.
Sure, we'll give it another shot.
Yeah, let me try one more time. All right, create lobby.
Okay, here we go.
New code. Babe, wake up! New code.
Oh, I see it here. Okay, there we go.
All right, you have been chosen.
There we go.
I will choose my deck. Okay. Ready up.
Oh no, did it not save my Pecora list? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Oh no.
At least it's easy to remake.
Sure, let me... Is there a way for me to edit this without having to leave?
I don't know. I've already readied up my deck, so I can't click anything else. Okay.
So this will be a quick fix. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Now that I know I actually made the joining the lobby is actually a lot easier, so I can just hop back in. So
okay,
this will take a quick 2 seconds. Shout out to the as someone that also plays a game client that like works like only half the time. There we go. So let's. Okay, I figured it out now.
Oh my
there we
god!
Go. 6 life element.
KFC just dropped the pickled menu.
Again?
Where everything is pickled, including pickle Pepsi.
Oh, you know, they're just stealing the steam from when Popeyes did this.
They did a pickle drink at Popeyes?
I don't know if they did a drink, but I know they did like a pickle like dill like
Yeah, they did.
chicken
They
thing.
did. They did. Yeah, they did like a pickle, like pickle items, but not a drink, to my memory. They got pickle chips though.
Okay, I'm now entering the lobby code.
Okay.
We're talking about fast food collabs. Have you tried the new street chalupas from Taco Bell yet?
Dude, they're so good.
They're insane.
I think they did them before, and then they brought them back. But they're still really good.
PSA. I think I did it before with like crispy chicken.
Yeah.
I think I'm a mistake. All right. Okay, I may need you to create this lobby again. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, we almost had it all.
I think we're good this time. For real, we're gonna get a real game.
Created another new lobby.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, certainly this one will work this time. That's weird. It it generated you like perfectly fine before. I don't understand why this is not. P Y F Z U 0 I M.
Still not working?
I'm still trying to figure this out. I don't understand why this is not.
How about you make a lobby and I'll try joining?
Yeah, let me create a lobby.
Let's try that.
Yeah, I don't have to like do anything crazy, right? Is it like current EN or whatever? Like.
Yep.
Okay. You ready for my lobby code?
All right, say it.
All right, it's IYTCB 0XWQV.
I'm here.
There you are.
We did it, everybody.
We did it, Reddit.
Can you believe it?
No.
Never thought I'd see this view.
All right. This time we're gonna get a real game off. So.
I hope I get the same hand.
All right. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Let's look at this hand here. This is a pretty solid hand, so I am going to
I think I can work with this, but this is about the same. All right, I'm good.
I'm ready to go.
All right,
good luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
I will draw to start my turn, and then I will attach to my active ASCII. I will play my ASCII from... Did you just want to roll that dice for us? You getting bored?
A little bit.
All right, let's see. I am going to collab to get my holo power increase a bit. And I can't play any support cards from my hand that if anybody does, I can put down. So I'm getting my turn. It's like we never left, Cam.
Incredible. All right, I will draw for turn. Oh, hell yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to draw. I will reveal and attach. I'm gonna play Iris. It's Iris to my backstage. Normal PC. Search for a debut. another debut Mume here.
Not a bad start.
Not too shabby. And we're gonna play Promise. I have to have 6 or less cards in my hand. I can look at the top 4 cards of my deck and then reveal any number of holomem with hashtag Promise, which is all of them. And then return the remaining cards to the bottom of my deck in any order. Nice. So I'll add these to my hand. And this goes to the bottom of the deck.
It's pretty dope.
Pretty cool. I can't bloom this turn. I played my limited. This one's archived. But I can collab. So we're going to collab with this Mume. Get her collab effect. If my center card has hashtag Promise, I can draw a card. So I'm going to draw a card. And
Oh my.
then I will attack your center with, oh hi! And if I use a support card this turn, which I did, it gets plus 20, so I'm hitting you for 30.
I'll accept that.
And end my
Okay. I will draw to start my turn, and then I will attach a cheer to my center Ozki. Now, refresh my memory. If I didn't use a collab attack, then I rest this character, correct?
You still rest, even though you didn't attack.
Okay.
Just the act of collabing. You gotta do it.
Oh, so it gets moved to the backstage still then.
Yes.
Okay. So, let's see what else we can do here. We have an interesting hand here. Can I bloom my rested Ozki? Is that a thing?
Yes, you can.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm going to... Actually, do I want to do that? This is interesting.
She'll still stay
Quite
rested, but you can still bloom.
Okay. You know what? I am instead first going to play Idle Microphone. Look at my top 4 and reveal any holomem with hashtag singing amongst them. Hey, look at that. Looks like they all are in fact singing. So 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh my gosh. So much singing.
That's what I'm saying. So we're singing. Let's see here. We're going to let's get some backup on the stage. Play down my other 60 HP Ozki. I am going to bloom this. I'm gonna archive that, and I can also bloom my active Ozki. So
Whoa.
Pretty decent hand here, I will say. I could. Let me see if I want to. I guess I could collab with my other Ozki to benefit. I guess I would. Yeah, let me do that. So we're gonna collab and then use its collab effect. Roll a dice. If it's 4 or less, send the top card of your cheer deck to your back holomem.
Oof.
It's a 6.
You
That
hate to
sucks.
see it.
You really do hate to see it.
Unless you're
But
me.
let's see. Is your holomem is down during... Okay, well, I guess all I can really do here is attack with a future I want to surpass. And I think we're going to chip away at... What's the best course of action here? Let me think. I'm going to attack your center stage for 50. They're going to roll a dice. If it is odd, send the top card of your cheer deck to this holomem. It's a 6. If it's even, draw 1 card. So
There you go.
So, not bad. And
Not
then I can't do anything else, so we're going to end the turn.
Okie dokie. We're gonna move her back, rest her, draw a card, cheer.
Gotta say, definitely missing that extra attach definitely stunk. Could have really,
I know.
then I could have been able to take a knockout on your collabed, but alas.
Yeah, it's not a good
What are you
feeling.
gonna do?
So, okay, I just bloomed, and she has a bloom effect. Reveal 1 debut or first holomem from my deck with hashtag promise and add to my hand. So I'm going to add this iris to my hand. We're going to bloom Crony. She has a bloom effect. Reveal 1 cheer from my cheer deck of the same color as one of my holomem with promise, and shuffle the cheer deck. So, yeah, I'm just going to attach this to iris. Then we're gonna bloom this Mume and search again.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. Let's see. It's an embarrassment of riches over here. I think I'll grab another first bloom iris.
Getting kind of scary.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna play Promise. So I'm gonna look at the top.
You know, I can see why this deck is broken now.
Uh-huh. Okay. I can add all these to my hand because they all are Promise. Read them and weep. Add to hand. Add to hand. Add to hand.
This is a very stark difference from the last game we played where our hands were painfully small.
Uh-huh. Okay, so that gets archived. I'm going to bloom this iris, bloom this iris, and her bloom effect, which I get twice because it does stack. Your center holomem and collab holomem with promise get arts plus 30. So that's a total of arts plus 60.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Sick.
But now the broken deck is being broken again, so.
Uh-huh. And we're gonna collab this iris. Okay, I think I finally reached the limit on things I can do this turn. So I will attack. So my center Mume is attacking for 30 plus 30 plus 30. So she's attacking for 90.
Oh my.
And then Iris is attacking for 40 plus 30, which is 70. But that's going to be a knockout regardless.
Skadoosh. Archive, and then I will attach to. Let's attach to her.
Alright, and I end my turn.
Okay. Now, is this where I activate my Pecora thing, or is that?
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, you can activate your Holo Power. Because it's usable if your Holomem is down. So it'll technically be during my turn, but you can still do it. Because I already hit end my turn.
Alright, so then I can take all of the search archive. So I can attach both of these to however I want.
Yes, exactly.
Well, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at the rest of this hand here, Scoob. Let's see. I have one attached here, I believe. So do one here.
Yeah, honestly, I might like Cora with that deck more than Ozki.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Alright, so I'm gonna unrest my backstage Oz and move to center. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to reveal an attack. Oh, wrong card. Oh god.
Oh,
I clicked the wrong card.
you just leave it revealed, I guess.
Okay.
Can you put it?
I gotta put it somewhere, I think, now.
Oh, really?
I think I can fix it.
Alright. It's trying to pull a fast one on me.
Send to top of your deck. Okay, I think I did that right. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
There we go. Now we fixed it. Okay. So
But shouldn't you be at
we can do
5
some things
life?
here now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I only took 1 life from you.
Did I mess this up?
I think so. You need to somehow get another cheer in your life area.
We can fix this. We can fix this. Okay, I figured it out now. There we go.
There you go. Okay. We're back, baby.
Now we figured it out.
Great.
To life. Bring me back to life. Wake me up.
Wake me up.
All right, so let's start reestablishing the board here a little bit. So, and then this gets rested and moved to the back. Okay, we're learning. Now let's see here. Looking at the rest of my hand, your guys are this deck is busted.
I know. It's ridiculous.
This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll get restricted.
All right. Well, we got some options for some stuff we can do here. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to let's bloom. Which Oski can I'll bloom this Oski. I'm not going to resolve the bloom effect because there is a strategy here.
Okay.
I'm going to play Notica.
Okay.
So I can draw 3 cards. Awesome. Really cool.
Is that what you wanted?
It's fine. There are things I can do on this turn. I'm going to bloom into ibuprofen. And then I can bloom into... I'm going to bloom into my 220 HP Ozki.
Yeah, there she is.
There she is. So there's a reason I don't want to move those cheers, because there's a very steep attack cost on this puppy. So
And I'm weak to that OCG.
Ah, yes. So now I'm thinking if it's worth it for me to collab here. I don't. My guys are pretty weak, and I would. I don't want to move any of my cheer off of this one. So I don't know. What would you do? Would you think it's beneficial for me to like just get the one hollow power?
Um, I feel like you're okay not collabing if you don't want to, because you have a really big attacker out right now. And but I guess you might want to build up Hall power, because if they get downed, you would be able to redistribute all of those cheer, which is kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah. So it might be worth it just to get the Hall power.
Yeah, and I do have some beefier gals here. So let's collab to get the one hollow power. We are now sitting what we call in the industry a beat stick.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
so I am going. Let's see. You have about half of your life here in your center. So I am going to attack with a new map to your center. For is it going to calculate the weakness damage, or I got to do that myself?
You have to type in the damage, but that's a knockout to my center anyway.
Yeah, so it's going to be 120 to here, and you're weak to that. So, and then is there a secondary effect on this? I can roll a dice.
There was a bloom effect though that you I don't think you did yet.
Yeah, but it was only to restore HP, so I'm at full health anyway. So that's the only thing that so.
It has a dice roll where you can attach from your archive, I think. I don't know if you have any cheer in your archive right now, though.
I don't. I took all my archive. I took all my cheer out, so yeah, it would have been useless. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna end my turn then.
Alright, she's gonna go...
I'm gonna roll dice just because I want to, so.
Nice. She gets rested and moves to the back. She wakes up. I'm gonna move her to the center. And then I'll draw cheer. Here.
220 HP is quite a lot.
Yeah, it's a really good card. And weakness with this matchup is challenging. But I'm gonna draw 3 cards. We're gonna bloom that Mume. Add to the bench here. Bloom this Iris.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I don't have the enough cheer though on this Iris.
If only you had an air balloon in your deck, so you wouldn't have to pay that baton pass cost.
I I know, right? Let's see. Well, I guess I'll just collab anyway. And then reveal one holomem with promise for my deck and add to my hand. That's her collab effect. Bloom that Mume. Get that bloom effect. Reveal a debut or first holomem with promise.
When will the madness stop?
Okay, I think that's all I can do because I don't have enough cheer to attack. Which is unfortunate. I don't have a way to move it around. So I guess I will just end my turn and deal with the consequences.
Alright, the classic miss your attack. Truly incredible stuff. So, alright, so I will draw for turn, and then I will reveal an. Let's start powering up some of these. Let's go ibuprofen. Let's see. Just get another debut down. Let's see what else we want to do here. Is you have 6 or less. Among them, apply onto your hands. Okay. Trying to see what 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I could play this card now. I'm gonna play First Gravity. I can only use it if I have 6 or less cards in my hand. I can deck, reveal any number of Sora or Oskis from among them, and put them the revealed holomem into my hand. So let's look at the top 4. Oops, all Oski.
Oh my god, there she is.
And add to hand.
All of those are different Oski too.
Which is really funny. Let's see what we want to do here. Let's see. Do I have any other homegirls that can do stuff here? We got some. Let's see. Who's bloomable? You are. So we got more ibuprofen on deck. I should use this. Yeah, we're gonna bloom homegirl here. And I could put this one down here. Let me grab that so I can see what I'm doing. Let's see. Could put this down. Yeah, I'll play this now. I guess I could collab here. Oh, man. Is it worth it for my pains here? Man, you got some beefy people on your board. This is nuts. Let's see what I want to do here. I got some tank I could play with. I guess I could. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to collab here just so I can replenish some stuff here in case somebody gets knocked out.
I just realized what I could have done last turn. I could have attacked you, but I forgot about side
Oh.
blooming.
Oh
Lesson
no!
learned. Yeah, what I could have done was, which is what I'm going to do next turn, is I could have searched my deck with that Mume Bloom effect for a first bloom crony, and then side bloomed the crony that I have on the board to attach an energy.
Ah.
I forgot that you could side bloom because I was like, man, if only I had a debut crony on the board. Lesson learned.
Well, you know what they say: live and learn.
Yeah, it's a scrubby move. I've never actually played this deck. I've only played against it, so that's going to be my excuse. My first time using it.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, so I guess if you're weak to, I'm doing an extra. Let's see, 20, 30. So doing 1, 8, if I focus all my efforts, knockout. So I'm going to do 180 because of weakness with a new map.
170. Right.
That's 170. Okay.
Right, 120 plus 50.
No, it's 120, 30, 40. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't do math. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. I'm going to attack for 170.
Okay.
Into your active, or to your center stage.
Yep.
And then I am going to do my Soar as for 60.
Okay.
Into your
I'm going to use my Oshi skill to reduce that by 50 so that I only take 10 damage.
Oh, I forgot about that. Legasp. Well, I guess that ends my turn.
We're living.
Gonna roll my dice.
Yeah. She gets untapped. She goes to the back. She gets tapped. Draw. Cheer. We'll bloom here. And now I'll do what I should have done before, which was get another first bloom crony. Bloom her. Get another energy attach.
Scary stuff.
I'll draw 3.
See, now it's very interesting seeing how the game evolves, swinging into beat sticks.
Right. Bloom this Mume. It seems so used to playing decks where I can move cheer around. I would need to. I'm like, I'm not messing. I'm messing up my cheer distribution here. Well, I suppose in that case, I'll collab anyway. The collab effect is I can look at my Holo Power, reveal a card, then add it to my hand, and then put the top card of my deck to my Holo Power.
Jesus Christ. That's pretty sick.
Right. Add this one to hand. well, I think that's all I can do. It's not ideal, but I will do Power of Promise to your center Oz key. So that does 50 damage, and then another 20 for each Hollow Mammoth Promise. And that includes her. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So that's 120 plus the 50 is 170.
Bruh. Oh my god. What?
Yeah. And then that's it.
Okay. So we're going to rest and move to the back. Unrest you. We're going to draw a turn and then to. This is a tough spot to be in. I think I'm going to attach to my ibuprofen Oski.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the hand here. Let's see. Is that just yet? There's some stuff I can do here. Let's see. Is there anything I need to do? I know I'm one off from using my Chi skill hollow power. The one per game. So I'm trying to determine on whether or not
if you want it.
that if I want to flip coins right now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything I want
Ninja
to
Sato,
do that with.
welcome to the chat.
Welcome. I don't think there's anything I want to do that with just yet. So I think first I'm going to do Nautica and then the 3 cards. Okay, that's cool.
Got what you needed?
Sure. Let's bloom into my Sora Oz. Let's see. Oh yeah, maybe, I could have also actually collab. It's fine. I guess see, now I'm also messing up with where I should really be paying attention, like what the attack costs are on these things.
Yeah. I feel sequencing is pretty tricky.
Yeah, it's something that's one thing that carries over from. Could make a difference or not? Because that 10 damage could make a.
Oh, your audio's like cutting out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
That was weird. Yeah, I'm like talking into like the side, like where my game is versus. Oh, the illusion of choice. What do I want to do? I don't want to give you a soft target, but I'm doing pretty good here. I think I will collab here for just to get the hollow power and then use the collab effect. Roll a dice. If it's a 4 or less, send the top card of your cheer deck to your back hollow mem. That's a 6.
Oops. Uh-oh.
I love flipping coins. All right, we're just gonna swing onto your center stage. So
okay. I'll
170.
It. Yep.
That is gonna blow you up.
It sure is. Okay, and then I will reveal and attach here.
I want to say metal energy so bad just because it's silver.
It's a white cheer, okay?
Whatever, man.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's all she wrote, so.
Okay, so she gets tapped and moves to the back. She wakes up. I'm gonna move her to the center. Draw a card. Reveal and attach a cheer. Going to side bloom this crony to attach another cheer. Going to I'm gonna bloom this Mume here.
Scary stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna Iris its Iris onto the backstage. Let's play Nautica for 3. And we will collab. You can search for a hall mem with #promise.
Boy.
Add that to my hand. And we're gonna bloom that Mume. Okay, I think that's everything I can do. So I will attack your center for knockout. It does, so my center, she gets plus 10 for each of my back column mem. So 10, 20, 30, 40, so 70 plus 40 is 110.
Yeah, that's gonna knock me out. And I'm also going to resolve my
Special Oshi skill.
My special Oshi skill, so I'm going to
Actually, no, sorry,
archive
it's your regular Oshi skill.
my regular Oshi skill,
Yeah.
yes. So I'm going to attach my discarded cheer amongst my holomems in any way that I like. So I think this one is now at
cheer,
4. Call me Santa Claus the way I'm spreading this cheer.
Ayo.
Okay, and then I take 1 life damage and attach that here. See, even despite the fact that I'm just got blown up, I still feel like I can play the game.
Yeah.
Because of how the mechanic works. So
yeah, I feel like the comeback potential in this game is really good.
Okay, so let's where am I gonna put you? Hello? What's going on here? Alright, so your turn's over then, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's move you to the center. I will unrest you. You get rested and move to the back. Let's draw 1 for turn and then attach. You have 1 on you. I really want to get you. I think. What's in my hand? Yeah, let's spread the joy a little. All right, so let's see here. All right, let's bloom you.
Uh-oh. The tank.
Let us play. I can't play that yet, actually. So I gotta thin my hand down a little bit. Can I thin my hand down? That's the question. Let's put you down.
Can you get down to 6 cards?
3, 4, 6, 7. I can, but do I? Ooh, that's the question. I can't. Actually, thank you. Actually, yeah, I can. Okay, let's put you there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's play that top 4. Oops, 3 out of 4. Oz.
Oops. Nice. I love that you keep getting different Ozki each time too. You get to see like the full gambit.
It's so sick. I don't know. For context, I don't know what any of this means, but it's really cool.
Yeah, so. Hell yeah, man. That's what it's all about, baby. Just look at the pretty cardboard.
Yeah. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Oh, my backstage is full, so I can't play anybody else.
Yeah.
So. Let's see here. There's really not much else I can do here. I can. Let's see. I'm trying to see what my best course of action is here. So, all right. Well, let's collab here to keep the gravy train a roll. Somebody gets absolutely cooked this turn. So let us. I'm gonna attack with my Colossor as into your active. So we're gonna do 50.
Okay. I will use my Oshi skill to negate the 50 damage.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll a dice. If it's odd, send a top card of your cheer deck. Hey, it's an odd.
Hey.
So how's my energy here? I'm gonna send this to you. And then I am going to attack for 170 into your center stage.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Alright. And that's all I got.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna roll dice again.
Yep. She wakes up. She goes to the back. And she gets tapped. I draw. Cheer. Attach that there. Gonna side bloom. Attach another cheer. Collab. Oh wait. Oh, I couldn't see because my hand was covering, so she actually has 4. I only wanted her at 3 cheer.
Okay.
Will you allow me to redistribute one of her cheer from?
I will allow it. Council allows.
I'll have to. There's probably a better way to view it, but it was cut off from the display. So
yeah, that's fine.
I'll move it to one of my Mume. Let's see. You've got 220 HP. Okay. So
that's a lot.
What am I hitting for here? We've got. Oh, I also got her. She had collab with her, so I can look at my holo power. Oh nope, that's not what I wanted. That goes to holo power. I'll add this to hand, and then So we're gonna bloom here, and then during this turn, my center and collab holomem with hashtag promise get plus 30 arts.
Oh my god.
So,
Bruh.
okay, let's see. So when Mume attacks, she's doing 70 base damage, plus the 30 from Iris for 100. And then she gets plus 10 for each of my back promise holomem. That's 110, 120, 130, 140. So he's doing 140. So I'll attack your center for 140.
I guess I'll allow it.
And then I'll attack with Iris to your center. She does 50, but gets plus 30 from the other Iris, so that's 80. And then plus 20 for each holomem with promise. So, should I do the math, or can we just knock you out?
Nah, he's dead.
Yeah. So, I'll just power promise you for what should we call it? That's one. I guess I'll
Like
just
a
do
billion
that.
damage.
Yeah, it's 80 plus 20 is 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200.
Yeah, and then I'm going to activate Little Wax to redistribute all of my stuff.
Yes, you are. And then don't forget to take one of your life.
Correct. So I'm going to attach that to. Let's see. You're stocked up. I'll attach that one here. I will reestablish. I'm just gonna put them all on my second bloom key on the bed.
Seems like a good idea.
Okay, so let's move you to center. You get rested and move to the back. You get unrested. I will draw for turn. Let's attach a cheer to you. Flip my dice. Let's see here. So how does this gift right OSCG work again now? Since I'm at 3.
So you can just skip first bloom and play a second bloom. But she's supposed to be down
sick.
for a turn.
Oh, okay. So she's like a rare candy after
Yeah.
a turn of play.
Basically.
Okay. So I'll put her on the bench. You got some stunners here, but I think we're in an okay spot. I also have 12 cards left in my deck, so I have to be very mindful of she draw.
And I have 5 cards left in my deck.
We gotta be very cautious here. Do I have... That being said, I will. Let's see here. What do I want to do here? Let's bloom into. Hold on, what did I just do? What, can I not bloom onto you? Oh, did I just put you down this turn? Oh, I did. You're right. Okay, I'm stupid.
Judge?
Let's collab. I said let's collab. Why am I not doing it? Come on. Collab. Why does that let me do anything? That's weird.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me try something else here. Yeah, it's not letting me play any cards out. That's weird.
Oh.
Did the client brick?
Did it give up?
Might have just given up on me. Hold on. Let me try attacking. Okay, let me attack. So that's maybe I unclogged it.
Oh yeah, I can't roll my die.
Huh. Did the game just decide it's this game for us? I guess.
I guess so. It might have. Well, let's see. Yeah, no, we can do.
I guess I'll attack for 170.
To my center.
Yeah, to your center.
I can't even archive her. I think it's bricked. I think the client bricked.
Well, I think we can just call this one a stalemate then.
Well, yeah, we were both at 3 life. A valiant effort, but the gods of the client browser have decided that it wasn't meant to be. So
sure, but I do like the recycling ability of this deck. I think that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think playing it with Pekora is really fun. I think it's a good combo. I think I like it more than playing it with the Ozki Oshi. Funny enough.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. It actually almost makes this like other debut Ozki with the collab thing like kind of like useless because you recycle your cheer like way better with the Pekora than you do with this.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's very interesting. But hey, we gave it the old college try. So
we sure did. Well, thank you for playing. I hope you had fun.
I did. That was a lot of fun.
We'll have to play again and try to complete a set. If you end up getting any cards yourself, we can always do webcam also.
Yeah, now that I'm
that crashing.
Yeah, I'm currently searching for some stuff. Now that I got a little bit more free time in between Pokemon and Smash stuff right now, I will be cleaning up my desk to properly try to get some stuff down for this now. So
well, let me know if you do decide to build a deck. Let me know what you want to build, or if you want me to send you some deck lists, and then I can kind of help you figure out the best way to procure those cards.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'm glad you had fun. Thanks again for playing. Would love to
Anytime.
have you back on the
Thanks
channel.
for having me.
Of course.
Anytime.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching and chatting. Appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the channel grow. Leave a like on the stream. Comment on the VOD. Anything you can to help get this in front of more people. Appreciate the help as always. I love hololive and I love card games, so I'm going to be covering all things hololive official card game on this channel moving forward. We can do more stuff like this, tutorials, breakdowns, etc. So yeah, you won't want to miss it. So until then, I will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye everyone.